Never mind.
What are we never minding?
Never mind.
What, Justin?
I was
Talk to me.
speaking in French, using profanity, and it was not acceptable.
What are you
For
talking
this
about?
family-friendly show.
Yeah, we are family friendly.
It's a family-friendly show.
Yeah. We are friendly to families who are not...
Or raised by Eminem,
What?
and so they curse a lot. I don't know.
That was this really stupid joke. That wasn't funny.
I think that it was not.
Justin,
a good
that wasn't
joke either.
funny.
I apologize for making it not funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, you kind of should be. Great, 57%.
Oh, that would have been very cool. 0 to death or whatever if I... What? Why didn't I up B?
I'm not SDing for that. Fuck you.
I don't know why I didn't up B, but oh well.
Maybe it's because you suck. Let's see. What can I talk about today?
I don't know. You can talk about the fact that I just took 64% when I should only be at like 34% right now after the friggin' SDR. You're dead.
Okay.
Talk about the fact that King DDD is a really good character.
King DDD is a really good character. There, I talked about it.
You did.
Now what?
You seem very upset by my bad joke.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of depressed me, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Oh, I was hoping you'd shield because your shield was gone.
But I have learned that that's a stupid idea.
Because I would do the thing. I hope that he gets shield break to see what the thing is.
Yeah, please don't do the thing.
I'd love to do the thing.
It's since nobody knows what we're talking about, although
Yeah.
maybe some people do.
Maybe. King DD has a thing he can do when he gets shield breaks.
Oh, you know it, girl.
Pretty dope.
That's what I was saying. Like, since nobody knows what we're talking about, really, probably sounds pretty creepy.
Yeah. No miss. Alright, pivot grab didn't work.
Because
Nice
why?
neutral air.
Why didn't it work?
Because I'm bad, right?
Yep. That's precisely why.
Figured.
I feel like my commentary is kind of repetitive in that regard.
It is.
Is that whenever something doesn't exactly work for you, it's because you suck and I hate you.
Okay.
This game really brings out the worst in me, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean...
What do you mean? What do you mean? First
What
you wanna
do you
go to
mean?
the left, then you wanna turn right. Are you a day, make a love all night. Fuck!
That's not gonna count.
I know, but it gave me the smash lines, so is that what those are called? I call them smash lines.
I don't think that's what they're called, but you could feel free to call them that.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta make this comeback.
This is the best.
I'm not this bad with King DDD.
What do you mean you're not this bad? It's like this is somebody else playing?
Usually I play better with him, but I'm not playing well with him right now.
No, it's because I'm playing great as Roy right now. I'm in my zone. I am in my element.
Alright, fine. I'll give it to you. You're playing well as Roy. Goodbye.
Fuck you.
You need the comeback.
Don't let me get in my zone. I'm already in my zone.
No,
zone.
DI. Yes.
So, like I was saying before, are you serious?
That would have been so cool if I had gotten...
What, if you had just done that another...
Oh, the power shield!
Yeah, because I'm not a scrub.
Doesn't have that much actual end lag unless... Like, you can hit it with dash attack if you actually are timing it well.
Which I did. Oh, come on.
Hit him, yes.
I'm 100% focus mode right now.
I'm kind of just praying that a forward smash hits.
There we
Damn
go.
it, not yours. I was the other forward smash.
Your prayers have been answered!
Unfortunately.
Justin,
Alright.
you just leaned way too close to the mic, and you were also shouting.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry that happened. I didn't mean for you to have that happen to you. This is
Could this happen to me?
Shut the fuck up!
this is our second installment of ASMR on RNJ Play. Fucking bullshit.
Click it. Click the A button. There's a thing you should click.
Oh, you're not whispering quietly enough.
Click it multiple times. Good job.
I just banged my nose against the mic.
Really?
Here, let's see what sound that makes. I almost burped into the mic. Alright.
I'm playing as King
I gotta
Dedede
burp.
for
Alright.
the rest of the time that we
Alright,
ever do
please
Smash
do.
Bros. For the entire series.
Well, that's gonna be like another 105 episodes.
Yeah, well,
specifically.
I'm only playing King Dedede.
Okay.
Prepare for some boring
Alright,
105.
shut up. I don't know what that's gonna sound like. I just smacked my nose against the microphone. I hope it sounds like somebody fucking
I hope
getting
it was
hit by a
worth it.
van. Yeah, it
don't
was
think
worth it. We're gonna play Bowser, my favorite character.
Except that you switched off of Bowser quite quickly. I think.
Yeah, because I don't know how to play as Bowser. So,
King Dedede is the best character in the game.
all right,
so.
I'm gonna go with Villager.
No,
Yes,
I hate Villager.
I love Villager. So seems like we're at an impasse here, Justin. Whatever are we to do?
You. Whatever. I'm gonna find a way in.
To me. I feel like there was something we were talking about before that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I remember what we were talking about. We were talking about how. Fuck, what was it? Oh come on, that didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what we were talking about.
We were talking about. All right,
I have yet to like go to the ledge.
because why?
I don't know why. Oh shit.
Do you not think that would work?
Yeah, I didn't.
Do you not know it did work, or did you not think?
I did not think it would work. Yeah. That balloon. Why is it invincible? What the fuck? You were dead. You're dead. Yeah, you're on your second stock. Yeah. Okay. Good.
You are on
Yeah.
your second stock now. I have decided it.
I have decided because you were dead and you lived when you weren't supposed to live. What were we talking about? I don't remember.
We were talking about how I'm gonna tell a story.
Tell us in the comment sections what we were talking about, and then we'll look and start talking about
I don't
it now.
allow comments on these videos.
You don't, oh, no comments.
I can't stand the mean comments.
You scrub lord, you know played King Dedede well. Good. Noob. Is the mean comment that I'm gonna get. Wow,
shit, fuck.
that is a strong forward smash.
All I want is one kill,
What the f-
and I get it. My
You have to-
prayers have been answered.
Yeah.
Looks like the Smash God is looking out for me. Thank you,
Yes.
Miyamoto,
Yeah.
Sakurai, Iwata. Thank you all.
Alright, I'm getting a cool combo now.
I don't know. I'm just naming Reggie.
Reggie!
I'm just naming people who I am pretty sure work at Nintendo.
Reggie does. Miyamoto does, and so does Sakurai.
So does Iwata. Well, rest in peace, Iwata. This is a somber note on this episode. Guess what else? That tree has a face. So,
I fucked up the drag down combo.
guess what else got fucked up?
You're about to get spiked! Oh, you didn't get spiked.
No, I didn't, because...
Where are you go? Oh, interesting strategy. Why
Oh
are
my
your fucking
God.
balloons invincible? I don't fucking understand. Die. Oh my god. This is infuriating.
I'm pulling it back, baby! After, like, 2 immediate deaths. Oh, I'm gonna die.
After all that.
Yeah. I might have pulled it back. Who knows?
Maybe.
Anyway, I'm gonna tell a story.
You are?
Yeah.
And the story. Go.
Go right now?
Yeah, go. Tell a story.
Alright, I'll... Oh, I thought you meant leave the room, sorry.
Oh,
It's
no.
good enough to leave.
And the story. Okay, story.
What
go.
story?
You said I'm gonna tell a story.
You're gonna tell a story?
You said that you were going to tell a story.
When did I say that?
Fucking never mind.
Fucking never mind, or just like never mind?
Never mind. I know what, fuck King Dedede. I'm not playing as him anymore.
Counterpick, Rob. Hey, you want to
Count-
hear a fun fact about Rob
What's
that
the
I
fun-
say every single time that I play as Rob?
What's your fun fact?
The Rob is the robotic operating buddy who was
yeah.
sold with Super Nintendos to help
I'm starting the battle.
to during the great video game crash. Nintendo was single-handedly the company to bring video games back from the brink. They did. I picked the wrong skin. They did this by selling the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which was titled the Famicom in Japan, but was rebranded as the Super Nintendo Entertainment System here in the United States. Oh shit! I just gave away that we live in the United States. That's
Oh yeah,
That's
everyone,
bad.
they can find us now.
they can find us.
Yeah, they.
Did you pick Zero Suit? Are you serious?
Zero Suit is a bad character.
Shut up! You're gonna get murdered in the comments. I mean, good thing I turned them off.
Yeah. I messed up because I didn't get the strong hit.
Anyway, they people didn't want video games anymore because that was just like that brand was just dying. So the SNES and Famicom were kind of just labeled as not really as video game systems, but just like entertainment things that you could have in your home.
I don't know why I jumped.
I don't either.
Ooh.
Oh shit. And they also sold peripherals with the system to make it seem less like video games and more like a toy, because people still wanted to buy toys. One of these things was a robotic operating buddy, also known as Rob. He didn't really do much. You could plug him into your SNES, and I think some of this information might be entirely wrong, but don't worry about it. You can plug him into your SNES.
Don't trust any of this. Just keep listening.
Yeah, listen anyway, but it might all be wrong.
Oh no, that was so close.
And yeah, you could plug him into your SNES, and he would like kind of dance around. He'd like do this shit, but like way. I was fucking telling a story, but like way slower. And yeah, that's all he did. I think, like his eyes lit up and shit, but like. This light at the top, he couldn't shoot lasers, and he's not from a video game or anything, but he's just a physical toy that Nintendo used to sell. Yeah. I think, that's the whole story. Oh, and the other thing I was gonna say, see how this guy has gray arms, in the United States, where the, Super Nintendo was all gray, basically. They made Rob this gray and white palette to match the colors of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In Japan, however, where it was called the Famicom, it looked a little different. It was like had like some red on it and shit. So that's why the Japanese version of Rob had red arms. And I think he has like a more like yellow tint to him. I don't know exactly, but and yeah, so I'm playing as the United States version of Rob. I normally play as the Japanese version because I think he looks cooler, just because he has red arms, which are pretty badass. Rob, the most badass character.
No, I fucked up. That could have been the game. I'm alive.
Ah, damn it. Please don't be alive. Anyway, so that was my story, basically.
Cool story. Heard it before.
Wow, fuck you. Yeah, I bet like 90% of the audience has as well. If you watch, what's it called? Crash Course Video Games, you'll hear that exact same story told by Andre Meadows, of Black Nerd Comedy, who does that show.
Please kill. Yeah.
We're not sponsored by Crash Course, but Crash Course is super
I won!
cool. Yeah, shut up. Crash Course is super cool, and Crash Course Video Games with Andre Meadows is very cool. It's informative and interesting. You can probably find an episode on the Video Game Crash and Nintendo.
Captain Falcon.
That's probably very loud in the mic.
Captain Falcon.
Shit. I'm bored of what I had to say.
Okay, just get back to the game.
I got bored of what I was saying.
Then let's just back to.
That's probably not a good sign.
Game at hand.
Game and watch.
The game and sport and spectate. Mr. Sport and Spectate.
Sport and Spectate. What were the other names that I came up? That was a voice crack. What were the other names I came up with?
A couple other funny ones. We'll find them.
Sport and Spectate were the best. Yeah, we'll find them
Megan
between
Man.
episodes. Oh yeah, Megan Man. That's an Ego Raptor joke. Yeah, fucking Ego Raptor is so funny. But yeah.
Yes!
Mega Man. So good. Have you seen Sequelitis, Justin?
No.
Well, it's a show by Ego Raptor on YouTube, and it's really cool. He does a bunch of animation for it, and it's like a video game kind of talk show where he like proposes like a thesis kinda, and like does like a very like in-depth explanation of what his point is. So like he did an episode on on Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past versus Ocarina of Time.
Really?
And like he's very famous like on the internet for hating Ocarina of Time, which I don't know if he actually hates it or just like has gripes about it, which he explains in that video. But like everybody on the internet thinks he hates it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's a really cool video. With which I agree a lot. I can't form exactly my opinion on Ocarina because I haven't finished that quite yet. I'm playing it at the moment,
I have
not
yet
like
to
literally
play.
at the moment.
I've yet to play any Zelda game.
Yeah, we're gonna play one on the show at some point, I think.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. But yeah. Anyway, Link to the Past. I don't know if I've said it on the show before, but Link to the Past is my favorite video game of all time. I love it so much. It's just so fucking good. The music's amazing. The art is beautiful.
Wow, that comes.
The level design and enemies are interesting and challenging. There's tons of items. There's a great feel of adventure and exploration. And it's great. Obviously, it has its problems, which, anyway, Ego Rapper explains in the Sucolitis video. But Ocarina was the first 3D Zelda game. And they didn't really change the formula of the game when it went from 2D to 3D. Like, there's a bunch of shit in Zelda which, if you haven't played it, is hard to understand really what I'm talking about. And definitely just, like, go watch the Sequelitis video if you are interested. Not you, Justin, really, because, you know, you don't really know Zelda, but it's still good. Yeah, there's just, like, a bunch of shit in, like, 2D Zelda, like, a bunch of conventions. And Zelda's not very, like, inventive in that regard. Like, a lot of the games are pretty similar in at least their mechanics. All of the 2D ones and 3D ones are all pretty similar to each other. But when they made the first 3D game, they just ripped the formula straight from the previous 2D games that they had made. Like, like Link to the Past and the original Legend of Zelda. So the problem with that is like, when you go from 2D to 3D, stuff changes, but if you don't change the game to change the environment, then it just doesn't work. And that's what I've found so far with Ocarina, which I enjoy and is cool, but just like a lot of the stuff that works in 2D Zeldas doesn't really work in 3D, which is interesting. I guess it makes sense, but like they just didn't really like change the stuff. But anyway, it's a really good episode. It's really cool.
Good episode.
Not this was a good episode.
yeah.
I just mean like Sequelitis.
No,
is
I
really
thought you
cool.
meant
It's
really
very
good episode
show.
end, which is why I was laughing.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna end it.